I'm gonna start setting up more ports in other important places, like get a level 3 port over here in Neapolis. I plan for Neapolis to be my next metropolis. This will give it 2 more population capacity, which will help it kind of get that way, but it's gonna need aqueducts as well to really get there. I'm not rushing doing it right now, but I have so much political influence, I feel like I might as well just kind of work on that. Because I don't need to worry about claims, so I can just amass political influence, which is nice. Alright, so let's get besieging this big boy thing. I gotta move these mercs still. Let's get them heading inland as our progress on our conquest grows. I think I'm gonna go ahead and change my war deity from Mars to Hercules so we can swap 3% morale to 3% discipline. I kind of value discipline over morale just as a passive because I'm always going to use the active of Mercury. So I might as well just grab Hercules. It's going to cost 15 stability, which might hurt a little bit. But this is going to be better for us in the long run. And maybe we could make a holy site there. We already have one at Neapolis. That's what Mercury is. That's why I want this to be Metropolis too, because it will upgrade the place. Let me put another treasure there. We took over a shrine over here, which is unfortunate because it's not the best spot. We could always build a second city here. It's just not the best spot for a city, you know? Or a shrine. We could afford to found a city there right now, and it wouldn't be too much skin off our backs. I went out of my way to make this city. I still think it was a pretty well-placed city, but I might make one over here as well, just because of the shrine, honestly. It would be smart in the long run to do so, but simultaneously it's just like, ugh. Now, we could always desecrate the shrine and then just build it somewhere better. That would be another way to do it. Technically, it's a more expensive way to move it than to, you know, just build a city. But if we want to get every one of these in a metropolis, it would actually be cheaper to just desecrate and move it. Because we want to get these shrines everywhere in places that we plan on having a metropolis, so we can get as many treasures in them as possible. And as Rome, we kind of just, we have the ability to do that. We have the ability to focus that down. I see you've gone for a different target, Bitterigia.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the plan of going for Celtica, so I can get better legions like we were discussing last weekend.
Yeah, good luck with that. That's a good one. If you take all that over, that's really going to help you. That's going to drive you northwards.
Yeah. Which I want to get those guys in the south because I already had a war goal on them, but it's whatever.
Ah, you'll get them eventually. Won a siege, and what is this? Scipio brutally murdered in his home. Rights of foreign minorities. Formal sanction of citizenship to all men in Roman borders. Oh god, that's terrifying. For this time period, that's terrifying. Ensure the Cornelian Bill is passed. Unintegrated culture groups will be happier, but my nation may be plunged into civil war. Or I can denounce his ideology, and every province without Roman as dominant culture will lose some loyalty and lose some happiness. And the Corneli family gains prestige. Yeah, I don't know that I can afford a civil war. So, I'm just gonna go with this. I'll take the penalties for a while. That's fine by me. And then that makes it likely that there might be a rebellion anyway. Well, the Lepontics are now an integrated culture. That's good. That should make them happy. They can now advance to being citizens. Only Romans can become nobles, though.
Well, Egypt declared war on me.
Oh no, whatever will you do?
Gee, I wonder how this will go.
Sad part is, I can't annex anything because I have too much aggressive expansion.
Maybe you shouldn't be such an asshole, then.
Shut up, Rome.
Yeah, stop being a tyrant.
Yeah, fucking tyrant. Yes. Oh my god.
Yeah,
look at this guy. Look at this guy, man. Alright, with enough maneuvering and changing things and the integration, finally, of the culture, stability rising, I think I've avoided rebellion from that event. I won't get that permanent unintegrated culture group happiness buff, but I don't think I need it. Anyway. Sibelians as citizens? Hell fucking no. Crazy ass motherfucker. We're gonna integrate those fuckers, man. We don't need any more Italians as integrated. We just need other culture groups so we can gain things. Alright. So we have to push the siege inwards. That's done. Lax. Oh, are we not at war with them? Oh, we're not at war with that group. Alright, we need to bring our navy over here because we need to, like, get around to here as well to really progress this. There's 2 more sieges left to do in the whole war. This and this. But there's no way to run through the zone of control of a fortress. So what I'm gonna have to do instead is just run over the ships to get there. Damn, they have a navy of 25 there? Oh shit. My navy's not necessarily ready for that. We're not fully repaired, but as ready as we can be. It's probably almost entirely light ships, yeah. Almost entirely light ships. Seems to be that they have a fair bit of triremes. Interesting. Well, I wouldn't mind capturing some triremes. Triremes are nice. Alright, now we use the boats as bridges, just like they did over here against the Persians. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Oh, we got a fight going on down here, and we slaughtered them all. Looks like it was just a levy. Alright, I mean, the war's basically just about over now. All we have to do is win this fight, and then we'll claim the rest of what we're here for. Then it'll all be over. What the fuck? Oh, barbarians. I was like, how did we lose a siege, barbarians? My mercs will run up there to deal with that, but there's not a good road system in place yet, so this might take a little bit. With what we're taking, we should get some wealth. For some reason, our maintenance has gone through the roof, and I don't know why. Well, not our maintenance, it's like our income has gone down. It might have to do something with how I integrated a culture. For all I know, that might reduce your income from them as slaves, because they might just ascend from being slaves, a lot of them. But it'll get under control as we take over more stuff. And then we can just sit around building up, build some road networks, that kind of thing, while we let our aggressive expansion go down. I mean, it's not even going that far right now, you know? Oh my god, this is all worth 83 right now. I don't even know if I can take the final thing. I should be able to. I've seen it before. I should be able to. Barely, but I should be able to. And our tech is going up some more. We got another thing to 8. Let's get the, oh my god. The unintegrated culture group happiness. See, we can get it up at least a little bit, right? And then we can maybe go for open religion to get great temple. That's pretty nice. Make everyone a little bit happier, get some little buffs and bonuses. I don't have anything really important I need to go for right now. There are things that would help me, so I'm just kind of starting to reach out for those. Alright, we took this. Now, before we fight a massive battle that right now our naval commander is not really good enough to do. Oh god, this is a terrible leader. Let me just change him. That gives us better odds, but it gives us a scorned family simultaneously. There, I fixed it. Now let's see if we can just grab all of it. Nope, it's 105. We cannot grab all of it. This city just pushes it too far over the edge. That's sad. Well, we'll take what we can get then. And it's only 10 aggressive expansion to do. So that's really not so bad. 5 more years till we can get another war council. Let's step out of here. We have way too many fortifications here. We're going to need to get rid of some of them. Vanquish Lucanians, complete. And where should we get a new free city, essentially? 2 of these will result in new cities. Potentia and Grumentum. Potentia and Grumentum. Okay. What do these have? Okay. They're both kind of shitty, I won't lie. They're both hills as well. But we'll go ahead and make it... Potentia. Why not? There you go. That's done. Oh, and approach the Greeks we can do. Diplomatic negotiations with the Hellenistic states in Magna Graecia. We've almost conquered all of Magna Graecia, though, so that's not very important. We already have a colony down here, so probably just move the capital back here. Besides, we're going to get the free city anyway, and more free cities are always good. So these guys were safe from me. Well, we'll need to kill them at some point. I might just fabricate against these two, since I have so much spare political influence as it is. Oh, okay. Wait a minute. Proton, which is this. Demand they bow to Rome. If they're weak and isolated, then they may become a tributary. If their leader's corrupt or fickle, which he is very corrupt, we can bribe him. If we offer them privileges, we're just paying them money and they get other benefits, and then they'll just definitely become a tributary. Let's just demand they bow to Rome, because I could conquer them easily. If they don't accept, it doesn't really matter. And it looks like it worked, yep. We were so strong and they were so weak that they became a tributary. Nice. Eventually, they will become a client state then. So that finishes this for me. That's cool. There's so many fucking pop-ups happening. Alright, now it's time for Hipponium. This is funny, man. It's basically just wrapping up the rest of this. I'm not going to pay anyone anything. I'm just going to demand they bow to me, because I'm strong and they're not. Let's see how that works. And they became a tributary. Yep. Cool. That's working out pretty well. It means these two are now mine. Is there anyone remaining? I guess Locri? There's really not much else. So we got out of here. We could start building roads through this region. Probably don't need one all the way down here. Probably go from where the cities are. Pirates! Oh no. Let's see if we can catch them. It's not very likely. And now, yes, Locree. Become my tributary. I'm just demanding it. Just become it for free or I will kill you eventually. Yep. And now all three of them just became my fucking tributary. There's no one left, is there? Yeah, no, Magna Graecia, man. Well, actually, no. There's stuff on Sicily, so... Gallus might be convinced. And Carthage is taking over the rest of Sicily.
Arvernia grows stronger.
Nice. Yes, he won his war.
Oh, wow, yeah, look at you.
And Sheba's on the verge of having
Go,
a civil
girl.
war. That's cool. Alright, let's tame the Brutians. And what do we have? Someone died of a heart attack. Let's see. Any new city potential?
You should've seen
Yep.
the shape Arfie looked like in our last playthrough.
Patelia.
Oh, now I'm curious.
Oh boy, not that again. Alright, there's cloth here. Alright, let's go ahead and make a city there. It's not a bad spot. And
And
for
look
this
at that, I finally own
whole
another-
region, we have nothing else
another
really
city.
worth it. Well, we don't need a fort here anymore.
Oh,
That could just be a mine.
You captured it or you built one?
Well, here's the thing. All the cities I've captured, I haven't been under my control. They instantly go to, like, a governor. But I guess for whatever reason, this city is under my control.
It's because it's
Maybe
in your
it's-
capital region.
So that's nice. I guess we'll be building up some cities then. I definitely won't be declaring any more wars because my aggressive expansion is in 22.7.
Let's go ahead and connect this city that way. And then we can actually come back here and connect what will be another city as well. And then we can start going up the west coast a little bit with some cities. I'm just going to start building some now. I figure might as well, right? Up, up, up. And up to Neapolis. And then we can connect that in a big little triangle here. And then that will be good. That's a nice little road network to work on right now. While we let our aggressive expansion cool off a little bit. Who am I going to go for in my next war? Like, I have to get permission, I guess. Permission. Go up against Carthage in a way that doesn't fuck me over too bad. Like, if we can get a claim on Sicily and go for that. And we can also go for Sardinia while we're at it. That would be nice. Wouldn't cost too much to fabricate that claim. Oh, whoa. I guess I just paid for it. I clicked here, so hopefully it's going to be... What is this? It's going to be this city, this one city. Well, that maybe wasn't the best idea. But it'll still get me pretty much what I'm looking for here. Also, Italian Colonia can be completed now. But the Approach Greeks isn't done yet, so I might just wait for that. And then we'll pick 4 specializations for the Roman Colonia modifier, get 2 free province investments, and then we'll be on our way to actually finishing this mission. Yeah, I'm just going to wait for the Approach Greeks first. And then we'll deal with the rest. We'll build some roads. We'll do some peacetime stuff right now. Our money isn't doing so hot right now, but we still are maintaining our most powerful legion. We can even expand it. And we have this big mercenary group. I probably will expand this legion. It's road building right now. We are going to end up needing another engineer. And then we can get 2 more things, which I guess will just be 2 heavy infantry. A little more maintenance, but we can afford it. And we've defeated the barbarians. And they had a lot of money because they've done so much conquering. So that's good. Oh, Veneto got absolutely fucked. Absolutely fucking messed up. They have very little left now. Really, they should just be my vassal at this point. My opinion is what hurts it, though. I dishonored an alliance a while ago, yada yada, yeah. They don't want anything to do with me. I have too much aggressive expansion. Everyone around me fucking hates me because of how high my aggressive expansion is. So peaceful expansion is not really on the table right now. Okay, Approach Greeks is done. Italian Colonia. Let's do it. All Roman colonias that I founded, all these little cities, will receive either local manpower cohort recruit speed, local building slots, and local tax modifier. Ooh. Commerce value, and slaves needed for surplus reduction. Top assimilation speed and happiness. I'm going to go for the tax and the building slots. Extra building slots are very, very valuable. As much as commerce could be valuable, but I'm going to go for the tax instead. It would just probably be the best. We won't need assimilation later in the game anyway in these places. And they're already assimilating. So yeah, we're going to go for the local tax. And that will really, really help, man. And we get some martial advances. Nice. That's at 8 now. We only have one thing that needs to get to 8. I guess we'll go for the open religion. Get some integrated culture happiness. So the Romans and the barbarians I've integrated. And then we might go for the max research efficiency bonus. We're not currently capped out, but this could still be nice to have. Now we can pick a way to end this. Roman hegemony or Italic citizenship. So for 300 months, that's quite a lot of years, I can make non-Romans happier that are italic, or I can make Romans happier, take less of a stability hit. I'm not integrating any of them, so I'll probably go with the things that make Romans happy, the Roman hegemony. So let's go. This is gonna give us a little stability hit, but it should be worth it. If you look, you'll see I've been expanding my road network in the south, especially if you use that Atlas map mode.
Very nice. The Roman roads are coming along.
Yep, and eventually you'll be able to make roads.
I got about 2 more levels to go. I don't know if you have to be if you have to be above 4 or at least 4. I think it's at least 4. It says greater than 4, so I assume I have to be at 5 then.
I need to replace this governor in Deorsia. He's too corrupt. He's making them hate me. Let's get someone that's not corrupt in there. Okay, that's much better. That's much better. They were rapidly losing loyalty. I was like, Jesus Christ, dude. Oh, I see your war ended, Narfi. How'd that go?
I demanded they releases a few subjects because I couldn't get anything.
Such as Andros?
Yeah, and Chios.
Yeah, I was wondering how the Antigonids were invading Andros. I was like, what? How did Egypt give them up?
It was me.
You swapped them to the Antigonids. And Potentia has become a city. That's down here somewhere. Yeah, it's right here. Now all of our Roman colonias have that 10% local tax rating and +1 local city building slots. That's hot. Roman hegemony complete. We are losing stability rapidly. Oh. What? Oh yeah. I just forged a claim on Carthage. Carthage, your time is running out. Gonna have to say goodbye to some stuff soon. My aggressive expansion's still really high. Let's get this road crossing to the other side here. I'm just gonna keep road building. Our aggressive expansion's still pretty high. And we have some problems where I would just like it to cool off a little bit. And this is a good time to actually get building roads. And then we can bring the road on the east side down south. And like this will connect it with this roadway and bring it down through the middle as well. We can also kind of, once we're down here, we can connect it through the other cities as well. So like that, and then bring it around to here, and then connect it like so. And we could do something with this city as well, but I'm not fully sure how I want to handle that. I'll probably bring it down to here, and then I'll connect via this route instead. I could connect it the simplest way possible and bring it north, but I think to have more actual movement coverage, I'll bring it down more to the east instead. We can expand our legion a little bit. It's gonna hurt our money yet, but that's okay. My money is once again taking a turn for the worse as my legion expands, which is just a legion of 17k. That's it. I could have way more if I had the Marian reforms yet, but I haven't had that yet, so maybe we just want to go back to expanding to take over more wealth. Even these tributaries aren't enough, seemingly. Carthage, I don't think they could really stop us, quite frankly. If I just put the 24k over here, the mercs to take Sardinia, and my actual legion down here to fight over Sicily, they would have a hard fucking time dealing with us. I could also just go for someone that isn't Carthage. I have plenty of other claims. We could go into Greece, for example. There's plenty of wealth to be had there. I would sell you that salt, but that's going to break my capital surplus, so no deal.
Okay.
I could declare war on this whole little Greek block down here. Doesn't have anything to do with the bigger boys, and we do have claims on, you know, well, all of it. It'd be pretty handy. I wouldn't be able to put up much of a fight, and I sure would get a bunch of wealth from them. We'd even get Olympia, the home of the Olympics, for fuck's sake. This is where my road network's staying for right now. I've really expanded it down south.
Yeah, it's looking pretty good. Pretty much covers all the good regions. I can't wait to be able to do that.
I just need to do some other shit, because I don't have money to continue expanding it anymore. Alright, we've embarked this army. Let's go transport them over here. Why don't we?
Sorry, what was that?
I was just saying I would expand it more, but I need more money to do so. There's one more city down there that I kind of want to get connected, and then like after that, I want to bring it up north. The two big Greek factions over here are rapidly expanding, with the Antigonids trying to consolidate Greece, and the Thracians now moving into Dacia up north. I'm going to clash into them myself sooner or later, so that is going to be fun. And when I do clash into them, that will bring me closer to the Seleucids, aka Narfi, and I better be ready when I do that. For now, they're probably better off as a buffer in between me and him than anyone I should actually be fighting right now. Although I could fight enough to just take over everything I have claims on over here in Greece and just not push it any further. That could be done. Something akin to that could be done, anyway. And in terms of aggressive expansion, what we're doing right now shouldn't be too bad because we have claims literally on everything we're about to go for. We could go for all of Greece right now, and the cost on our aggressive expansion should be minimal. It should be minimal. Oh, Carthage lost this. It seems to have rebelled from them, but they're taking it back over. Well, you better fucking hold it. I need it to attack you. Alright, I believe I'm ready for this war. It's a big war. Do I fully understand the scope of everyone I'm going to be fighting? I believe so. I believe I do. It's not really as bad as it seems. It's just a little all over the place, but we could do it. And we need the money. I got my money back under control. I got like extensive trade agreements. It was an event going. What the fuck? Alright, into massive war we go. Let's go. We have a lot of things we have to do now. I have my Legion and Merc Force over here. Again, we have a claim on everything, so the actual war score required and all that jazz should be minimal. We can also finish this mission now. I kind of forgot about that. There's the Matter of Macedonia. There's the First Provincia. Islands that lay off the Italian peninsula. Ooh, that's pretty good. Conquers to do colonize Corsica, Sardinia, and Sicily. Now that sounds like what I'm looking for. I did not realize that that was that. And then there's subduing Greece. Complete after we've annexed all of Greece. I mean, I can just work towards that right now, or I can go towards Carthage. Either way actually won't be too tough. The Antigonids and Thrace and all them shouldn't be necessarily more difficult than Carthage. So I think I might go for subduing Greece first.
Let me guess. Rome has more pop-ups.
I have a number of things happening. Oh, yes, we're going to get more colonias. This is especially good. So let's protect the Adriatic. Roman Colonia. Looks like...
Ooh, so you're spinning down south now? Or, well, more down south?
I'm going for Greece, basically.
Nice.
I get to basically choose between this settlement, and this city. So I'm pretty confident the Roman Colonia is going in a city. Protect our borders towards Macedon and Epirus. See, I don't really care about that. I just care about what I'm going to get out of it. So, yeah, now I think the capital just moved too, which is actually good. We got Roman Colonia. Although it doesn't have the same bonuses as the colonias over in Italia, but it's still pretty good. We might be able to decide that at the end of this. Foothold in Illyria is complete. Oh my god. Alright, so what does this mean? Oh? Okay, we can make another one of these a colonia, huh? They're both terrible locations for colonias, quite frankly. Both absolutely terrible. Actually, one of them is different this time. Oh, one is another city. Huh. We just kind of had that as the capital. I guess we'll make a colony there. Now the capital is just going back and forth, back and forth. Okay, well, they're both colonies. I don't mind having two of them here. They're good spots. We've already won this over here. We got a naval fight. And okay, we kicked their butts. What a surprise. Now we're going to go further in, which I guess we're going by land. That's fine by me. Interesting. We could have negotiated with the Illyrians, but I had already conquered them up to this point. We can also go an alliance path with them, but I'm not going to do that. I'm already this far into conquering here. I might as well just take over the whole fucking thing, right? I need 50 or more light ships to gain strike fleet. What is this nonsense? And then for, well, we don't need that. That's just going to give us a bonus towards naval maintenance for 10 years and naval movement speed, but I don't think that's worth pursuing necessarily. After we get Aetolia, though, that's going to help us. We'll be able to found another colonia. That'll be good. And if we go for Dardania as well. Yeah, we're pretty much just going to conquer all of Greece now. I could go towards Carthage. I could have gone and just gotten the claims for free for like Sicily, Corsica, Sardinia. But I feel like this works better. And I did just spend 20 influence putting a claim here, so maybe not the greatest. I mean, it wouldn't have given us a claim here anyway. That's a claim that will just help me later on. Worth 20 influence? I don't really know. Simultaneously, it doesn't really fucking matter, given the situation. It'll just make one more thing easier to capture later on. I'll focus on Greece for now because there's so much wealth here. We could take as much of it over as we can, like all of it. Everything we have a claim on we can go for. It's going to put us at war with some big players, but I believe we can do it pretty easily with these mercenaries and my legion. it's just it's in the bag, you know? We'll deal with Carthage at a later time. They're pretty much done in Africa. If they expand more in Sicily, that will just make it easier to take Sicily. Who are they at war with right now? Yeah, they're going into Iberia. Not really my problem. I'll deal with heading that way later. But we can go, with all these claims, we can go for some major fucking expansion in Greece and really, really boost ourselves up. We do need to integrate some Greeks as well. We need to integrate one Greek group, and I want it to be the Macedonians, but I don't believe that we have any Macedonians. Oh, we do. We have one singular Macedonian. We might want to have a little bit more than that, which we should be getting them here in our conquest. I will integrate them because, culture-wise, these are the fucking Macedonians. They're fucking everywhere. Look at this. I think they'd be a great Greek one to integrate, and then that would allow us to use our traditions to get into the Greek tradition trees. One of the dudes we're fighting is having a revolt, so that split off and branched out a new war. Yeah, my plans right now, Travis, are basically conquer all of Greece. Everything I have a claim on here.
I mean, hey, it works. Good money to be made there.
Yeah, there's a lot of wealth here that I could really, really use. So I figure, why not? It's more valuable to me right now than Sardinia and Sicily, and I have missions that allow me to form a lot of colonias there that help me do assimilation and stuff, so I figure I might as well just get on it.
So I maybe messed up in the beginning, and well, not messed up. I mean, it's definitely fixable, but pretty much everyone in my country is really corrupt, and it's really hard to find like good governors that aren't corrupt. So pretty much all my
there are
kind
techs
of
and stuff to lower corruption, but you have to go for them.
Yeah, and I'm going down some of those paths. It's like more monthly, not influence. Yeah, political influence. Those researches, but I also need to focus on other research too. I just need to try to.
Yeah, you just gotta pick what you need the most. That's the difficulty of research.
Because I mean, at some point, the people with all this corruption will die. So, I mean,
yes, but clearly you see what will be a long-term problem.
Yeah.
It can also just come down more to the decisions you are making that add corruption to them as well.
Yeah, because back when I had so many Civil War issues, I gave everyone free hands without actually noticing what their job does.
Yeah, that wasn't the greatest decision.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I usually just do it for like, just office members, but I guess for some reason I did it to like governors and shit too. I don't really know.
The value of Greece is still really high, so taking everything in 1 or 2 wars is not going to be possible. But nonetheless, we will be able to take everything for cheap on our aggressive expansion, which is probably the more important thing. It will allow us to move outwards very easily. Rome is very blessed with these events, giving them all this casus belli. More than anything else, the thing that they are most blessed to have is all the events giving them casus belli. Nothing else they have is as overpowered as all the events they get. They can go constantly outwards and assimilate as much as possible. Now, you don't have to play by that playstyle, but the thing is just that you can. So why not? We have so many disloyal provinces, man. We gotta do something to fix this shit up. Especially, like, up here, we have some big problems that we don't even have any cities up here. That's a big issue. Like, also up here would be nice to fix some shit, but they're too disloyal to actually build anything. It might get better later. I guess we'll see. Tarentum's having some problems now. Partly due to governor corruption. Partly. Maybe try to replace him with someone else. That's not corrupt. Let's give him this man. And that helps. But it could still use a little bit more. You could always put a grand theater down here. That would help with provincial loyalty. We can't build anything like that in any of these other places because they're too disloyal to build anything there to begin with. Oh, and now Lori wants to be a client state. Lorky. That's pretty good. That's pretty nice. Now we can improve relations with Lorky. And then in about 10 years we can annex them. I have just enough slots to accommodate everyone that we have as tributaries right now. You know, we're gonna have to go for Crete too, I believe, to actually conquer all of Greece. I don't know if the mission actually cares, but I know that is something we could use. I don't see them popping up in any of these mission trees, yeah, so I'm just going siege by siege, working my way down Greece. We're gonna have a lot of fortifications to dismantle at some point, because, like, so many settlements here have fortifications because they're owned by these little city-states. They're going pretty well. Just gotta work our way down this coast. There's a couple things on these other sides we might have to deal with as well. But it's nothing too bad. With just our legion and our mercenaries, we're doing pretty well with it. My idea is that we'll deal with Greece, and then we'll go for the islands over here from Carthage. Carthage is just bigger and scarier than anyone I actually have to fight over here is. And there's less wealth on these islands, so it's of less importance than, you know, also just beating the Seleucids over here. If I beat the Seleucids over here, that might scare him from coming in this direction.